A Filipino American pair skater is making a name for herself in figure skating. Isabella Gamez and her Russian partner Alexander Korovin made their international debut as partners for the Philippines in the recently concluded Finlandia trophy in Espoo, Finland. To tell us more about her experience, Isabella now joins us all the way from Florida in the United States. Hey Bella, glad to have you with us. You're back in the U.S. after competing? It's great to have you. You're back in the U.S. after competing in Finland over the weekend. You and your partner ranked 9th in the pairs free skating. That's a pretty big deal considering the scale of this competition. What was that experience like for you?
That experience, it was quite emotional for us. We have been training very hard for the past 2 years. Due to COVID and my partner Alexander's clearance to compete for the Philippines. We were just very excited and we were very dedicated just to be out there and to compete, and we are definitely honored to represent the Philippines.
And we're glad to have you, out there repping for us. For those who may not be familiar with the competition, Finlandia Trophy is actually a senior level international figure skating competition. Like I said, it's a pretty big deal. Just being part of this is a really great honor and quite an achievement. How does it feel to actually sort of be flying our flag?
It is just an honor. I cannot express my gratitude. Was born and raised in America, but my parents are born and raised in the Philippines. I have strong ties to our country, so I cannot express my gratitude to representing the Philippines, and it was very exciting, and I hope I can do more for our country and make our country proud.
Well, we're glad to have you with us. Now, tell us a bit more about your training, Bella. How do you train for something like this at this level? You not only have a new partner in Alexander Korovin. How important is it that you two have chemistry? And what is that chemistry like? Obviously, it works, getting the results that you did. But how do you sort of, turn that chemistry really to your advantage once you're inside the skating ring?
We definitely have to have a lot of communication, especially with learning new elements. It's really important to have this kind of timing, especially with the elements of how we can connect with our coach, Marina Zueva, world-class pair coach. She understands the connection that we need to be a successful team, and that is basically what makes a successful team, is the chemistry and the connection and the building of trusting. So as you can see, my partner Alexander, he's very strong, and I have had to build a lot of trust, and he has to trust me as well, and we have to take care of each other just to continue our 4-year plan.
Right, okay, big picture, long-term plans. But speaking of training, the past few weeks, it's not been easy. You guys train at the Hertz Arena in Estero, Florida, which was, of course, affected by the huge hurricane that passed through. What's it been like, given all of these challenges?
As I said in the beginning, it has been quite emotional with the 2 years that we were very excited to compete. Last week, before we left for Finland, we did not expect Hurricane Ian. So this was a big toll on us that we did not know where to begin. We didn't know how we were going to make it to Finland. With our training, our arena is now a hurricane shelter, and it still continues to be a hurricane shelter for the next couple of weeks, which kind of questions our training of what we're going to be doing. But we are very hopeful and we are very dedicated to continue to train for this upcoming season.
Right. What's next for you, though, Isabella? Any upcoming competitions that you're really setting your sights on?
Yes. So with our training, we are looking forward to Nice, France, and we are looking forward to Asian Open Trophy in Indonesia. And especially for Philippine nationals in December, we are very excited to go back to Manila during Christmas time. We were in Manila. Alexander and I, we were there in April, and I introduced him to the Philippine culture. I made sure that it was important that he knew what country we were representing, and he loved it. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more of you here. It's great to talk to you. Perhaps a parting message to your Filipino followers and those aspiring to be just like you.
What I could definitely say is that your dreams are never too small, nor they're too big. Always believe in yourself. I could definitely say that. And as someone always told me, that it is always important to remember that you're a star. And
right.
I always carry that I am a star. So anything is possible, really. Anything is possible. And for me, the Olympics is what I strive for.
Right. Well, we look forward to seeing you there on the podium. You are the perfect example of somebody who believes in herself, and you are indeed one of our biggest stars. Thank you again, Isabella, for joining us this morning right here on New Day.